Assalamualaikum and good morning everyone. Today our group will going to present a research paper titled The Role of Social Media and Religious Awareness in Purchasing Decision on Takaful Insurance, and this is a conceptual paper. Takaful plays important roles among Muslim society in Malaysia. It is vital for us to have adequate protection coverage in the future, as well as supporting the quick development of Islamic businesses in Malaysia. Religious awareness is seen to be one of the crucial factors among Muslim customers in deciding the type of protection plan to be chosen in protecting their health and wealth. Takaful providers are expected to provide changes in maintaining individual and family stability to meet eccentric changes of the world. Social media is also one of the latest trending in marketing due to digitalization of business in the world. As such, this paper aims to investigate the role of social media and religious awareness of customers in deciding the best Takaful protection plan. As social networking platforms grow, customers' interaction and communication are becoming more and more important. Activities on social media platforms allow brand to grow directly through brand pages and advertising, or indirectly through a community in which consumers can participate and engage. In recent years, advances in information technology have increased consumer behavior. Companies benefit from marketing and promoting their product and interacting with consumers online. And according to a survey conducted, social media marketing has played an important and compelling role for online consumers. It is found that 70% of consumer wants to visit social media sites to get useful information about their product. 49% make purchase decisions, and 60% wants to share this information with other users and shoppers online. The actual transaction of the purchase process occurred in only 7% of consumers. This suggests that entrepreneurs need to be aware of the choices made by such consumers and anticipate their future needs and desires. Islamic teaching require all Muslims to consume halal products as stated in the Quran. This solid order can be interpreted as meaning that about 1.8 billion Muslims worldwide and an estimated 2.2 billion people will need halal product and services in 2030. So therefore, the halal market is very attractive to business people. And also Takaful has become a booming industry around the world, especially in countries where the majority are Islam. Marketing of Takaful services relies heavily on efforts to comply with Sharia law while contributing to the interests of both customers and service providers. So this paper will describe the legitimate weight of the customers whose perception of halal service concept as a whole reflects the current acceptance of Takaful service. According to Gupta, Shifman and Kano, they believe that consumer buying intent plays an important role in buying behavior. And also behavioral intention is a good predictor of actual purchases. For example, the intent to buy health foods can lead to increased purchases of groceries. Okay. Consumer behavior emphasize on knowledge, the acquisition choice, a system of person, purchases, and the way they make use of their present resources along with time, cash, and attempt to get a product or service. Hence, retail managers ought to have know-how approximately purchases trade and possibilities, as they play a critical position in forming buy decisions. These statistics may want to permit them to foster their competitiveness and make certain their long-time period survival. The consumer decision-making process can be described as the steps consumers go through to make the final purchase decision. The job of marketers is to focus on the entire purchasing process, not just on purchasing decisions, as consumers go through different stages before reaching a conclusion. Takaful shares common values in social life and is therefore highly relevant to the principle of ukhuwah among Muslims. That is, community members are always backing another. In addition, Takaful has the concept of sharing risk among other participants in order to become a carrier of the risks that arise. Parameters that constantly refer to Sharia principles in determining Takaful's principles, practices are derived from the Quran, Hadith, and Islamic fiqh. Takaful is important not only for Muslims but for everyone who recognize its superior benefits. In addition to the security and protection provided by traditional insurance, Takaful has the added appeal of being free from anxiety, usury, and gambling. This gives Takaful an advantage when compared to its counterpart. In addition, Takaful opens the door to a base of Muslim customers who are moving away from traditional insurance due to forbidden factors. And Takaful, on the other hand, is halal certified and accepted by Islam. And another great approach to Takaful is that if there is a surplus, all parties, including the insured, will share it with Takaful operators, a feature that does not exist in the traditional financing. The marketing paradigm has evolved significantly, especially in recent years due to technological advances and the role of the use of social media in marketing. And social media is now counted as an integral part of marketing strategy, leading to a paradigm shift in this area. And as reported, social media marketing has grown over the last 5 years and is expected to grow exponentially in the future. And social media is becoming a new funding platform that provides brands with a virtual community to run CSR campaigns. As a form of social media branding, companies often sponsor charitable organizations with brand pages, companies to interfaces or social media accounts for companies to brand, promote, and sell. It is to improve customer retention, because brand posts on social media are always characterized by interactivity, descriptiveness, novelty, and consistency. Consumers who are satisfied with the virtual experience will find the mobile donation channels. Religious influences can have a strong impact on consumer behavior and purchasing decisions. Halal products are strictly compliant with Islamic law based on the Al-Quran and Hadith. Therefore, a product is considered halal if ratified accordingly and approved by the Ulama Council as two sources of Islamic law. Without such ratification, the status of this product would include uncertainties, commonly referred to as gharar. In Islam, all Muslims are prescribed to avoid this condition because it harms all steps of life. In fact, apart from such previous explanation, it seems very rigid, especially for those who oppose Islamic fundamentalism. And Muhammad provided empirical evidence that religious knowledge is an important factor influencing the perception of young Muslims consumer about Malaysian brands. This study seeks to investigate the role of customer social media and religious awareness in determining the best Takaful protection plan. The proposed independent variables are social media and religious awareness. Purchasing decisions are the dependent variable for this study. This study uses descriptive surveys to gain better insight and explain the relationship between social media and religious awareness that influences Takaful insurance buying decision. Structured questionnaires will be distributed to respondents to assess their willingness to make purchasing decision. And in addition, several statistical tools such as a correlation and multiple regression are suitable for this study. Okay, these are our proposed conceptual framework. So as you can see here, the dependent variable is Takaful purchasing decision, and independent variables are social media and religious awareness. Okay, as the conclusion, the study is proposed to investigate the role of social media and religious awareness of customers in deciding the best Takaful protection plan. Social media and religious awareness are the proposed variables in creating purchasing decision on Takaful insurance, and it is hoped that the proposed framework will contribute for scholars, Takaful companies as well as marketers in providing fruitful insight. Thus, it's far advocated for future researchers to do an empirical study at the anticipated framework.